things we do in our lives as busy people is that we easily give our time away to work, right? We schedule up, we block up time. We do that first, right? We schedule meetings. We say we're going to conferences months in advance. We agree to do engagements, all work related. So your calendar fills up, and usually when life happens, you look and go, oh my God, I can't do life because work was there. If you don't put that stuff, your kids' stuff, your life stuff, your health stuff, your friends' stuff on the calendar, then you work over that. I learned that, again, and this is a very privileged thing to do when you have leverage in your job, right? Which I have had. But I would start the year going, I want to put my life on my calendar before I do anything else. My exercise, my alone time, my going out time, my girlfriend time, my retreat time, my fun time, my husband time. And then there was plenty of time for work.
Welcome back to Motivation for Her, the channel where we inspire women to take charge of their lives, find fulfillment, and thrive in every role they play. Today we're diving into a topic that resonates with so many of us, finding balance between work and life. How often do you feel like you're being pulled in a million different directions? Like you're constantly running, but no matter how much you do, it's never enough. Trust me, you're not alone. Women today are wearing more hats than ever, whether you are a career-driven woman, a mom juggling countless responsibilities, a student with big dreams, or all of the above. We all know how hard it can be to maintain that elusive balance. And while we often strive to excel in all these roles, the reality is, there just aren't enough hours in the day. We can't do it all without sacrificing something, or we end up overwhelmed or burned out. But here's the good news. Balance is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about making choices that allow you to show up as your best self, both at work and in life. Today we're going to talk about why balance matters, how to know if you're out of balance, and most importantly, practical steps you can take to regain control and live a more intentional life. Let's get started. Before we dive into how to create balance, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more motivational videos. Let's first talk about why balance is important. First, your mental and physical health depends on it. When we're constantly overwhelmed by work or responsibilities, it leads to chronic stress, which is a major contributor to anxiety, depression, and even physical ailments like heart disease and migraines. Second, balance allows you to be present in the moments that truly matter. Imagine being with your family or friends, but your mind is somewhere else, thinking about deadlines or unfinished tasks. True balance is about creating space for those moments to be fully enjoyed, without guilt or distraction. Lastly, finding balance makes you more productive and creative. When you prioritize rest and time for yourself, you show up to work more energized, focused, and ready to tackle challenges. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Let's take a moment to reflect. Are you feeling out of balance? Here are some telltale signs. Number 1. You feel tired all the time, even after getting a full night's sleep. Number 2. You find it hard to switch off from work, constantly checking emails or thinking about tasks during your downtime. Number 3. You've stopped doing things that used to bring you joy, like hobbies, exercise, or spending time with loved ones. Number 4. Your relationships feel strained because you're always too busy. If any of this sounds familiar, it's okay. Recognizing the problem is the first step to creating change. And guess what? You're not alone in this struggle. Many of us have been there, myself included. So, how do we go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling balanced? Here are some practical strategies you can start using today. 1. Set clear boundaries. This is one of the most important steps. Define your work hours and stick to them. When you're off the clock, turn off email notifications, step away from your computer, and give yourself permission to be fully present in your personal life. 2. Prioritize self-care. You've heard this before, but let me remind you, self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Whether it's taking a long bath, going for a walk, journaling, or meditating, Carve out time each day to focus on yourself. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. 3. Learn to say no. Many of us have a hard time saying no because we don't want to disappoint others. But overcommitting is one of the fastest ways to lose balance. Practice saying no to things that don't align with your priorities, and remember that every time you say no, you're saying yes to yourself. 4. Practice time management. Use tools like planners, calendars, or time-blocking apps to organize your day. Break tasks into smaller manageable steps, and focus on your top priorities rather than trying to do everything at once. 5. Embrace flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and some days, work might take center stage. Other days, family or rest might be your focus. Balance doesn't mean every day looks the same, it means finding harmony over time. If this content has been useful or inspiring in any way, please drop a like on the video and make sure you subscribe for more amazing content. Now, let's draw some inspiration from real-life stories of women who found balance. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She's a powerhouse who built an empire while staying grounded. Oprah once said, "You can have it all, just not all at once." She believes in focusing on what matters most in each moment rather than trying to juggle everything at once. Or Michelle Obama, she's spoken openly about the challenges of balancing her role as First Lady, being a mother, and staying true to herself. Her advice? You have to make choices that are right for you. And Beyoncé, one of the busiest women on the planet, has talked about scheduling time for her family and herself. She understands that protecting her energy is key to performing at her best. Let's take this a step further and create a personalized balance plan. First, write down your top 3 priorities in life. What truly matters to you? Next, identify one area where you're feeling out of balance. Maybe it's work, relationships, or self-care. Finally, choose one small, actionable step you can take this week to address that imbalance. For example, if work is consuming your evenings, set a strict cutoff time. If you're neglecting your health, schedule a 30-minute walk each day. Remember, small changes can lead to big results over time. Finding balance is a journey, not a destination. It's about being kind to yourself, setting boundaries, and making intentional choices that align with your values. You don't have to do it all to be enough. You already are enough. Your worth isn't measured by your productivity. It's measured by the love, joy, and fulfillment you bring to your life and the lives of others. So today, I challenge you to take one small step toward balance. Protect your energy, prioritize your well-being, and remember, you deserve a life that feels as good as it looks. Thank you for tuning into Motivation for Her. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a reminder to prioritize themselves, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep striving for balance. You're worth it.